Hello, welcome back to Portwood Farms. It's been a while since I've posted. There ain't been much going on. It's about to be spring, so another good thing. And all this rain is pretty bad. Screwing up a lot of things. I'd like to be cutting ground right now, but I guess not. Feeder tractor just got them started. It's very cold. I'm in a t-shirt because I left my jacket in the tractor. It's right here. So, I don't remember the last video. I think the last video I posted was raking hay. So now I'm feeding cows, so I don't know if y'all remember, but our shed that's right there is, I don't remember if I've ever shown that, but it was only a frame for like the longest time. We just now got that built. Haven't really had time. Then we got somebody working for us and he knows how to build stuff. Okay, turn it off air conditioning since it was like 80 degrees yesterday. Yeah, it was pretty warm yesterday. The only thing we've really done is over the winter, I've took down some trees. I should have made a video on that, but I didn't. But I was taking out some trees with a track loader, and that's all I about did. Because we're gonna, wherever, the place where I took out the trees, I'm not really speaking because I'm trying to hook up this fork. I took it off so I could put the bucket on. It's hard to hook this tractor up to forks and stuff. Alright, I got it on. Yeah, I took out some trees and I was trying to burn them. It wasn't working, so I quit trying to burn them. Usually if I shake the thing, it'll make the pin go down in there. Oh, yeah, it popped. Yeah, there ain't been much going on other than that. The place where I took out the trees is where we're going to be planting alfalfa. The trees just grown over over time. We didn't really think much about them because all we did was mow grass right there, mow the hay, and we turned cows in on it. But the guy, the neighbor, he don't like to cut down trees. He don't like to do anything with trees, which I don't blame him. I mean, I kind of do because it's terrible on our fence, but it shields wind and stuff from our cattle, so I guess that's another good thing while they're there. There ain't been much. That's pretty much the only thing that it really does, and shades the cows from the sun. Just need to open the door. Yeah, I'm supposed to be chill plowing if this rain will ever stop. But it's supposed to rain every day. So I guess we're going to work through it. Hopefully the rain will leave, so I'll have a video up of cutting ground. What else is new? Oh, last night there was this one tree that I couldn't get with the track loader, and I was using the skid loader and I got stuck. I got wedged in the fence, in a woven wire fence. I tore it up. And we used the truck to get us out, get me out. Oh, and another thing that's new is we got a hoop barn. It's all filled up now. Y'all haven't seen that. We built it back in like June or July. Actually, it was July. This track sucks. These bald front tires helps nothing, because then you can't turn, you can't get no traction, because there's no tread. You gotta kind of like force it, because these ruts, they suck you down in there and you never can get out. Which are my dad's work truck, it crawls through them like they're nothing. Which I don't want to start anything. I like all trucks. My mom owns a Chevy. My grandpa owns a Chevy. We all like Dodge. I mean, there's nothing wrong with Fords. I like my friend's 7.3, but I never own a Ford. And then right here in this field, it's supposed to be an alfalfa field. We never could get the thing to grow. So we have made a thing now. We're going to grow sorghum, and we're going to wrap it. And I'm guessing we're going to wrap it where it's all along this fence. They say we can get around 5 to 6 cuttings. And we'll be planting that in June, I believe. The alfalfa is supposed to be coming April something. And then corn is going over there, right there, above the lake. Or we call it a lake. People want to argue with me. Not people on YouTube, just a few of my friends is like, no, that's a pond, which he's from Michigan, so I see where he's coming from, because Lake Michigan, or whatever they call it. I don't really travel that much, except cattle shows and stuff. That's really the only time I travel and go haul cattle. But he's like, that ain't no lake, that's a pond. Call it what you want. It's a lake to me. It's a bigger water surface I've seen in my lifetime. It's our biggest water source. I was planning on going fishing yesterday, and then I never did. Which is too cold to go today. It's like 30 degrees. And I'm just hoping that everything goes as planned. Hopefully we don't have another year like last year where it rained a whole bunch. Never could do anything in the ground. And then it dried up a whole bunch. And nothing would grow. So hopefully it ain't like the same. And then I have a big manure pile right there. I scattered that all out in February and stuff. It was a bunch of loads. Like this farm's 240 some acres. It covered a lot of it. I mean, I still got a few scoops right there. That ain't nothing I'm gonna worry about, because They say the time to spread it is February, like winter time. I don't know why. If you know why, leave it in the comments. Or if you have another time when you spread it, let me know. That's when I started spreading it, because I talked to our ag office. I'm just trusting him. What else has really happened? I chained and harrowed all the fields. I didn't get a video on that. Should have. I didn't get a video on spreading it. But I have the chisel plow already hooked up to the 4430. John Deere. I don't know if there's another number on any other tractor that's 4430 or brand of tractor. That's my favorite tractor, at least. And, what else has happened lately? Oh, we got our Alice Chandlers. I don't know how you call it. I call it Alice Chandler. I just call it Alice because I can't say the Chandler's part. But we got it working again. I busted the radiator. I don't know if I ever posted a video on me chisel plowing it, but I was using that to chisel plow beside our house, beside that hoop barn, before we planted that alfalfa that's right there. We tried planting it there for 4 years, never would grow, so now we're moving on to sorghum. But I busted the radiator, and now there's something wrong with it. I think there's air in the injectors, because we opened this valve. If any of y'all are mechanics on that stuff, comment or something, because we'd open a valve on the side of it. It's called lower air something, where it lets out, I don't know what it's called, I forgot. But you'd open that, it'd let out fuel, and it acts like it's not getting fuel, or it's getting too much fuel. It's bogging down. So then when you go to open it, it would idle all the way up, because we had it idled or accelerated all the way up. And then when you close it, it'd go down half RPMs, about 10, 15, and then it'd go right back up to 20, 25. And once you open it, so it's a weird thing. I don't know what's wrong. We're gonna talk to a mechanic of ours, but if any of y'all know, then let me know, because it's a mysterious thing. I like to have that tractor for planting corn. Something else has happened. We sent off our 2520. I don't know if I've ever shown that, but that got sent off to get fixed. But I think we're going to trade it in with this thing to get a newer tractor, maybe a new tractor. We're leaning towards New Holland or Case or John Deere. I'd never buy another Kubota, not in my lifetime. Or a Challenger. That's another one I'd go for, a Challenger. And our 2550, I think y'all have seen that one before. We had a loader put on it. What else has happened? I tried talking him into getting a loader for a 4430. So if this thing ever breaks down, and if our 2550, something goes wrong with it, then we'd have a third one. I just think it'd be a good idea to keep that, but only have it hooked up if need be. I couldn't talk him into that. What else has happened? If you see right there, like right there, that's where the trees were. I don't know if I think I have made a video. It was like one of my first videos. There was trees growed up right there. When I was baling hay, got them taken out. Our track loader's right there. You can't really see it. The windows are dirty. I need to pressure wash this thing. I was planning on doing it yesterday. I thought since it's so muddy, there ain't no reason to. But I'd like to be able to see up my windows though. One of our barn roofs, whatever y'all call it, there was a really bad, I wouldn't call it really bad, it was just a bad windstorm that came through. And it ripped off, it like put a ball of metal, it just balled it all up, tore it off. And then we got that fixed, and then we came out to the reason it did that was because the siding on the barn was old barn wood. Well, there was a bunch of holes in it. Big holes, like a cow could just climb through it. We had gates blocking it off. We think the wind came up, and the other side was perfectly fine. No holes in it or nothing. Which that side also doesn't see the weather like that side with all the holes in it does. Well, we think the wind just came through and pushed back, and it couldn't because the other wind, the wind that was already coming through, and it just went up and it pushed the roof out. So we got a metal siding put on. The hoop barn got put up. Our 5310, we've had a lot of things happen. The injector system on it, like almost everything on that tractor is electric. So all the electric stuff going to the pump, the fuel pump, the cows got into it. And then we couldn't figure out how it happened like that. So then they tore it all up, and now it's sitting in the barn because we don't know how the electrical goes on it. Our 1020, I think it blew up. I'm not for sure. But never could get it start back up. I was coming back from baling hay. It rained. I was sitting in the barn. It was at one of our, I'd call him a friend. He might as well be family, I guess. But we was baling hay over there. It started raining, so I went to his barn and sit there for a minute. Well, I came up the driveway, or I was coming down the road, and it was just like accelerating itself. Like it just goes faster and faster. So then I let off of it, I pulled in the driveway, got up to the house, and I went back into the barn. I idled it all the way down back into the barn, and all of a sudden it just went wide, like it was wide open, like it just kept going, and then it shut itself off. It blew all kinds of like something out of the bottom of it. Antifreeze, oil, I don't know, fuel, I couldn't tell you what it was. Then that happened, and we don't have that. Here, right there, you can't really see. I got into it right there, and with the skid steer, my dad's truck pulled it out. I don't know how. There's the burn pile. got a Chevy High Country Duramax. It's a dually. It's a 4-door. It's like one of the big 4-doors. It's not like the little short ones. It's got some tunes on it. We're hoping to do the same to my dad's truck. He's hoping to get his deleted and all kinds of stuff done to it. And I'm wanting to get a Dually 3500 Mega Cab, something above a 2000, at least 12, 13. Which that's all that's really happened lately, because nothing really goes on in the winter. Oh, row croppers don't really do much. I'm a cattle farmer, which you could call me a row cropper also, because we're about to grow corn and all kinds of other stuff. But anyways, that's what we're planning on. I guess that's what row croppers do, is plan for what's going to happen. But being a cattleman is, you gotta worry about the cattle, feed them, which I'm in this tractor every day. Other than that, and then working odds and ends, which that's about it. I just figured I'd give an update on how things are going around here, since I ain't really talked much, or haven't really gone up here at all. We're just feeding cows. Which I hope everybody's talking about this coronavirus. I wish something would just happen where it just go away, or which is just like the flu. That's all it is. Nobody made this big of a deal about the swine flu or the H1N1. I don't think them are the same. Maybe they are. But getting let out of school, that's what's killing me, is the school, homeschooling. Because while I'm here, I'll work. Just like today, there's a cattle auction. My family's watching it. I'm out here feeding cows. I'm at least feeding cows for at least almost 2 hours, depending on if everything needs hay. So this schoolwork, I'm sitting there until 12 or 1 o'clock at night working on it, which don't really like to do it, because when I'm here and I'm working, then I gotta go and sit in my house until 12 or 1 o'clock at, I'd say until the morning, because technically that's morning. That's when that happens. So it just amazes me that we get let out of school for this, and when it infected 60 million people, that swine flu or H1N1, I don't even know if they're the same or not, but if they are, we didn't get let out of school for that. I know everything, they're trying to keep everybody from getting up to them numbers. I understand that, but I mean, school is where I get the work that I need there done. So really much to talk about now since it's winter. I mean, all I do is really feed cows every day, like I said. So, oh yeah, and we also got a gravel path right here. It's only about 3/4 the way down. They's clearing rock for, it was a bridge down the road from us, and they didn't know what to do with it. So we took some of it, and then somebody else said they wanted it, said they'd pay for it, but they were just giving it away because they didn't want us having it. So I don't know. We're gonna get rocks soon. We're gonna gravel our whole lot down that's up here. I'm trying then we're about to add, this barn's 41 by 40, or it's the other way around. I couldn't tell you. It holds 160 some rolls at the moment, which then we made it go all the way out to there. I don't know if you can see out the window. This is how blurry it is because all the mud. But it went all the way out to like there, at the edge of where that wood stuff is. So then we was going to tarp it, and then we never got to it. So then we just let it sit there, which that stuff held together better than this stuff that's in the barn. Which that stuff also came in here, like I baled it that day and brought it in here. This stuff I did not. I at least waited a week or so it already sat out in the rain. But the further you go back is also better, because this is the oat hay that we got out of there, out of that field. Oh, just about dropped the camera. Yeah, we're about that's a 40, like I said, I don't know, it's like a 41 by 40 or 40 by 41. But they're about to add, I think, 20 feet onto it. So we're gonna add 20 feet on it this year, maybe. So that'll increase how much it'll hold. Which we bale all kinds of hay. We bale until we can't bale no more. I know we bale until like when it's snowing. I remember it'd be a year ago, but it'd actually be almost 2 years ago. It was in 2018. We was at our backfield where I just showed you, but it was a field back behind that one. I was baling hay until Thanksgiving, and on Thanksgiving Day, right before the dinner, I was baling hay with our 2550 and our Vermeer baler, because that's the reason I had to use the Alice chisel plow, was because the splines on the hydraulic pump, the thing that goes over it to make that spin from the motor, the splines on the inside of that thing just went, it was straight flat. But the splines on the hydraulic pump was just fine. We got real lucky right there, but after that happened, I had to use the 2550 the rest of the year. And the Alice to do what that thing does. But That's in 2019 of Thanksgiving. It snowed like almost, I think, 6 inches. It wasn't that deep. Maybe it was like 4 to 6 inches. I was like, well, I was baling hay at that time, and look, it snowed. I think we baled one more field after that, after it snowed, because it never did snow again. Oh, come on. It never did snow until like January, I believe. We didn't have, but it only snowed like 3 times in Kentucky, or Woodford County, I would say. I don't know about the rest of Kentucky. But I'm gonna turn the camera around. Which all these trails are gonna be muddy. But I remember one year on my conversation about this. I remember we'd be out there baling hay and it'd be snowing at one time. And I mean, that just tells you that we bale a lot of hay. We ration through it because we never think we have enough. I mean, we feed them 2 rolls a day, sometimes 1 a day. But we never think we get through it, and then we get to almost the end of the year, and we're like, well, looks like we need to start feeding it out because the barn's going to get too full. Or the barn's going to be still full, and we need to put hay into it. So that's what always happens. I waxed this thing at one point, and then I also put an American flag on it. I'm gonna do that to every tractor. Oh God, I'm gonna fill the step. I'm gonna do that to every tractor that I can attach a flag to. I just drilled a hole, and that ain't the best caulking job I've ever done, but I just caulked it around the stick where the hole was. That way it couldn't move. I mean, I've hit it on tree branches and everything else, and it hasn't moved. I've also had people pull over for me. I mean, I never had that happen before, but I put that flag on, and the day I went out on the road, or the day after I put it on, people was like pulling over and like waving at me. Which all I had was hay. Thought that was kind of weird. But anyway. Oh yeah, and my sisters are playing hide and seek with this one cow. She has hit her baby, and nobody can find it. I mean, it looks like she's taking care of it, but we never can find her, the baby. I would give y'all more content, which now since it's starting to be spring, and we're doing a lot this year, so as I know of, I'll have know I usually say I'll have a video and then I never do, but I hope I will remember. I'm gonna make a video on chisel plowing, then hopefully a video on the disking, and then the planting the alfalfa, and then also a video on planting the corn, which we're doing the no-till, and then maybe have a video on my grandpa spraying, or I might be spraying. Somebody's gonna be spraying. I know I might be planting corn this year, so that's a plus. And I might be planting the sorghum also. I'll just keep going for a little bit more. I know it's been a long video, but I'll probably end it here in a minute. After that, we'll have a whole bunch of hay to bale. Because we need a lot of hay. And we're supposed to be wrapping, so we're wrapping the sorghum. Hope y'all liked my little ending right there of the going across the bridge. Please, this is the end of the video. Wish it wasn't, but please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time on Forward Farms.